So hello and welcome. It is Brandon here from Hyperion Herbs, Hyperion Academy, Hyperion TV, and OrganicOolongTea.com. And in this video, what I want to do is share with you some of the amazing health benefits of the Organic High Mountain Oolong Tea. And Organic High Mountain Oolong Tea is a potent alchemical elixir with a broad spectrum of benefits for the body, the mind, and the spirit. And it really has unsurpassed flavor and potent protective properties. That's something that we'll be learning more about right now. And this is a tea that I personally sourced myself direct from the farm in Taiwan. It is 100% certified organic and is an absolute world-class industry-leading tea, which is the only reason that I sourced it and the only reason that I started this website and the only reason I'm making this video right now is because it is truly amazing stuff. More about that later. So one of the main benefits of this tea is that it is calming and grounding. Because tea has long been associated with a state of calm, focus, and reflection. In any examination of tea history and culture, and this becomes immediately apparent. And I think this has a lot to do with tea's high L-theanine content and also the potent protective properties of the catechins and probably many other kind of undiscovered alchemical agents that are found in the tea. And all sorts of plant substances seem to have their own kind of states. You look at coffee, tends to be associated with like sort of nervousness and anxiety and sort of a hypervigilance. If you look at sort of other plant substances that people use, they all seem to have kind of their own culture. But if we look at tea, especially really high quality tea like this, it's often associated with kind of calm, focus, and reflection. And people think, tea is a stimulant because it has caffeine. Well, it has a small amount of caffeine and it has a high amount of L-theanine, so it often is more calming and relaxing than it is stimulating. And it is also tremendously refreshing and clarifying. And this is something that many people notice. And I've let a lot of my friends try this tea, and they're people who really didn't know anything about tea, really hadn't had it that much before. And within sometimes only a few sips, they would report and feel a profound shift in their awareness and their acuity, and really describe that as kind of like a fog disappearing where all the senses became more clear and more bright while also feeling more calm and relaxed. So that is a really powerful combination, the ability to enhance our sensory awareness while also calming us down. In addition to that, this tea is also gently cleansing and detoxifying due to its potent antioxidant, mild diuretic, and strong alkalizing properties. So drinking this tea on a regular basis helps us support a continuous detoxifying effect throughout the body and facilitating the processing and elimination of metabolic waste and toxic byproducts. And there's a tremendous amount of studies, tremendous amount of research and evidence to back up all of these things. And the other main thing that makes tea so amazing is that it is really, in my opinion, one of the most potent nootropics or most potent smart drugs or cognitive enhancers. And tea is really the one nootropic that has the longest history of human consumption. And high-quality organic oolong tea is a rich source of L-theanine. And the benefits of L-theanine include increasing brain dopamine levels while also increasing alpha wave generation in the brain. This translates into the ability to improve cognition, reduce mental and physical stress, boost mood, and improve overall mental performance. With something that tastes delicious, is fun to drink, is affordable, and tastes really good and makes us feel good, it's really kind of a win-win combination. And that's why I really refer to high-quality organic oolong tea as the original tonic herb and the original superfood. And there's many studies that say and basically prove that higher quality tea equals higher benefits. So if you just go to the health food store today and buy some tea off the shelf, even if it's organic, even if it's supposedly a big brand, odds are it's still probably the stuff that they just swept off the factory floor, and it's still the stuff that's really most of the time not very good. Because most of the really good tea is already sold before it's harvested. Meaning this Hyperion Organic Oolong Tea, the farm sold their entire batch before they had even harvested it. But luckily, through auspicious connections, I was able to get some and basically get into the family's private reserve stash and able to get some of that so that you and I could have it. Because that's really what happens with really good tea and really good herbs and really good products of any shape and sizes. They're usually not that available commercially, and you have to know someone to be able to even access them. It's part of the reason why I'm so excited to be sharing this tea with you now. So in addition to that, High Mountain Oolong Tea contains a significant amount of chlorophyll, essential minerals, trace elements, and vitamins A, C, and E. This combined with tea's potent antioxidant properties really produces a truly alchemical health-supporting elixir. Meaning you have something that's a superfood, it's nutrient dense, and it's working on the mind, and it's altering our spirit and how we see the world. So it's really producing alchemical effects all throughout the body. And the polyphenols and catechins, or the antioxidants in tea, are some of the most widely researched and most scientifically validated plant chemicals that exist. And that really makes tea a powerful antioxidant. And many of the studies have suggested that the antioxidants in tea might help protect against many different kinds of cancers. Tea also helps to fight free radicals, which basically cause DNA damage in the body. This kind of protection sounds good because damage from free radicals has been linked to many different kinds of diseases like cancer, heart disease, and neurological degeneration, just to name a few. In addition to that, tea is also a massive longevity tonic because one of the most active constituents in tea is called EGCG. And this is one of the most famous catechins that's found in tea. And really, there's also studies that show, which you can find it on my website, there's studies that show that higher quality tea grown at a higher elevation and processed in a better way has higher levels of EGCG. So basically, you get what you pay for. So by buying higher quality, better tea, you actually get the benefits that tea is supposed to have, and you get more of them, and it tastes better, and it makes you feel better. So win-win-win all the way. So EGCG is a unique flavonoid that favorably alters pathways underlying many pathological processes. All of this points to tea as a broad-spectrum nutrient that may promote long life. Further evidence is that tea is consumed routinely in Asian populations who have greater longevity and lower mortality rates for diseases that are prevalent in our Western society. In addition to that, tea is also a potent adaptogen. Now, an adaptogen is a substance that is considered to help the body adapt to stress and to exert a normalizing effect upon bodily processes. And many herbalists believe that the harder a plant has to work to adapt and survive, the more beneficial and adaptogenic its effects will be. And this is why the Hyperion Organic High Mountain Oolong Tea is superior, is because it's grown at a really high elevation on the side of a mountain, and it's exposed to really extreme variables in weather, and it has to fight really hard to survive because nutrition isn't as available up in that soil, and in the oxygen levels are less because of the higher elevation. So it just has to fight a lot harder to survive, and as a result, it produces a more robust and adaptogenic effect in the body. So tea also has massive research and supporting evidence, which these are just a few studies that I found within 5 minutes of research, just really quickly. And if you spend any time on any academic database, you'll find tons and tons and tons of studies supporting tea and its positive benefits for human consumption. And you'll find studies that suggest and show that higher quality equals more benefits. So you literally get what you pay for. And that's really what makes this Hyperion Organic High Mountain Oolong Tea so amazing, is that basically you can drink this truly elite world-class tea for less than $1 a cup, which is insanely dirt cheap. When you think about how much do people spend on bottled water, how much do people spend on beverages of all shapes and sizes, all of which don't have any of the health benefits compared to this quality and this level of tea. So that's why you really don't want to miss out on this rare and unique batch, because the availability of this special batch is extremely limited, and once it's gone, it's gone. And really one taste of it and you'll know what I mean, and it will probably change and transform the way in which you see tea, and you'll never see tea in the same way again. because you can't really miss what you've never had. If you've never really tried the best, if you've never really had truly world-class elite tea, you really don't know what you're missing. And what you're missing is, like we just learned, a tremendous amount of health benefits and really an amazing, amazing, unique flavor profile. So if you want to save 15% off on your entire order for ordering at organicoolongtea.com, just use promo code HYPERIONT, and that will save you 15% off your entire order. So that's a pretty amazing deal for tea of this quality. And that's what makes tea so amazing, is that it's such a luxury, and we can have the best of the best for really not very much money, for less than $1 a cup, which is incredible. So that's why I feel really grateful, really excited to be able to bring this to you right now, to be able to drink it myself, because I've been drinking myself every day for many months now and absolutely loving the positive health benefits that I'm noticing and the positive psychological effects, and really just how it has transformed my life in a lot of different ways. So you really don't want to miss out on this. So definitely go to organicoolongtea.com and look around the website. I have a lot more information, a lot more research on there if you want to learn more and deepen your understanding about this. And most importantly, use promo code HYPERIONT to save 15% off your entire order. So again, check out organicoolongtea.com. Thanks for watching this video, and I will talk to you soon.